there finna graduate on time.
All right.
Larry Anderson, Long Beach Jordan. Larry is now president of freshman at Long Beach State. Worked really hard. Had to go to prep school for a year and worked really hard, get his grades together. And the clearinghouse just cleared him 2 weeks ago. So he's a freshman at Long Beach State. Mark Hill, a cat, it's how small the world is. When I first met Mark, he needed to ride to an unofficial at Arizona State. He had another AAU team, and they didn't do it. His high school coach didn't do it. I said, my mother, stay out there, I'll take you. And I took him. And I brought him back home. His daddy said, man, that's Rockhead. That's my OG homie. And that's how small the world is. And since then, I sent him to prep school. I called the coach from Tulsa and told the coach I got a kid. Coach never saw him play, came to my workout and said he got a full ride. All right. And for 2 years now, he's been at Tulsa. He transferred from Tulsa. but he's now at Cal State Northridge full ride. Lance Bell walked on it, Dillard, against all odds, took his butt out there, and did everything he can to stay focused. Well, the coach now gave him a partial scholarship, but Lance ain't gave up. He come home, I find, like Jim do with so many of us, we find stuff for him to do to make money. He said, Rod, I don't want you to give me nothing. I want to come do stuff for it. And every time he come home, he works. He does things where he go out there and support himself at Dillard. And I told him, you put forth that effort and take responsibility for your own actions, I got you. And I've had Lance, and Lance has continued to be focused. Lance.
All right, Lance. All right.
Justin, come over here. This kid, Palmdale, the hardest place to get college coaches to look is Antelope Valley. And I'm going to tell you, because of him, because of Chris Faber, them coaches are going out there now. They going to Antelope Valley. So they know there's talent out there. SMU, full ride.
Wow.
My present group, Jonathan Malloy, Compton Centennial, a heck of a cat. Worked hard, full ride, Sacramento State. Now my present group. Each one of my kids in this group, each one after the end of the summer, when the coaches can call you, each one of these kids from Devontae Elliott to Garrett Johnson to Spaghetti to Merced to Tony Freeland to Jules Montgomery to Mr. English to Kevin, they're my 2011 kids. They're the babies. But out of the main group who's going to be seniors in class of 2009, all of them got at least 5 offers from Division I schools. Wow. At least 5 offers. So now it's on them between October and November to decide, September and November decide what schools they want to choose, which is a process. When you get offers, you got 5 schools you can visit. So those who may got 15 schools, you know, they got to decide which 5 they want to visit officially. Those who got 5 schools, they need to figure out what school is serious enough for them to take them visits. So it's a process. Each of my group understand the motto of ICANN is each of us help the other become a better person. And I think that's what's been great about my team, not just the tenacity, but we work hard to get what we get. And I'm going to tell y'all something else real quick. If it wasn't for this man right here, I wouldn't be standing here. Most of my kids understand, certain parents know. I would be dead or in jail for the rest of my life if it wasn't for this man. Most of y'all know where I've been and where I came from. Being incarcerated most of my life, not having my mother part of my life by my choice, not having any respect for any adult ever in life by my choice, living in the hole for 8 years of my 11 years total I did straight. When I got out, if it wasn't for this man right here, it wasn't for Jim Brown, if it wasn't for the American curriculum, me taking responsibility for my own actions and not pointing fingers, not looking for excuses, I wouldn't be standing here. And that's the truth. So as much as I love everything that I do, I understand where it comes from. I had something in me, this man said, Rock, you got character. I never understood what character was. I just thought I wanted to be the baddest cat in the world. And in one sense, I thought I was. A quick one real quick. Ain't nobody ever slapped me. I like saying this because it shows you, it showed me that I had to grow up. And one day, me and the big fella was slap boxing. Hey, y'all see his hands, right? Hey, it was a good one. I went like this. I went to my back because I always packed. He said, hey, Rock, I can't help it, I'm older and faster than you. And I had to look at him, and I had to understand. I'm like, damn, I gotta accept this. And sometimes in dealing with the life management skill curriculum, dealing with my attitude change, because I felt the right thing to do, I had to make certain changes. I had to humble myself first. I had to deal with me for who I am as a human being, but not as Rockhead Johnson, the gang member or the ex-convict, but Rudolph Rockhead Johnson as the human being. And once I realized that, and once I started living the curriculum, it allowed me to create the American ICANN basketball, which gave me the opportunity. Since 1998, I got a total of 135 kids in Division I schools. And with that opportunity, when I ride y'all as he ride me. But this ain't peaches and cream. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know my father, but the things he taught me and the way he rode me and the way he challenged my mind, if that was a father was supposed to do, then he did what he's supposed to do as a father to me. And I appreciate that, and I love him for that. And I'm glad that the families and the players are here today to share this with the American family as a whole. And I thank Mrs. Brown, Mr. Brown, and the Little Browns for opening up their home today and sharing this moment with all of us, because I think this is a moment that needs to be shared.
I don't know why I'm so weak.
That's okay.
You Jim Brown. You could just stand there, brother. It's all good. It's all good. Love you anyway.
Let me say this. This is all I live for. And to see my man work so hard over the years to deal with these young men, to help their lives to meet their parents, to resist all the temptation of revenge. His daughter was shot. He's been through everything. He has a son named Little Rock that he loves to death. And he got back with his mother, and these young men became his life. And on occasion he would bring them up, and we would relate, and he would not let anyone defray him from his journey.